Now look, ladies and gentlemen, gun gets the droids. Come on in close. Come on, come here. It's fine. I won't bite. Maybe just a little bit. I always get the question, Arnold, Lightspeed bundle when? What if I said Lightspeed bundles forever? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the gun gets the droids. Capital Games looks like they're finally hearing us. And they're making Lightspeed bundles permanently available inside the Journey Guide. But there's a massive but that we need to discuss. It's almost to perfection, but there's a bit of a catch as we're going to go over. Also, I want to make sure I give you guys an update on the datacrons spreadsheet. But before we do all of that in today's video, tomorrow's the big day, guys, at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be sharing what I've been doing for the past, a lot of time spent behind the scenes, getting to this point of finally being able to start making my own game. Here's the third character reveal. I'm showing you guys a little bit early before we go into all the details on what 25/8 Games is working on tomorrow. This one is going to be Valeria. Oh, man, I forgot the cover up the roll. Oh, my. You guys let your imaginations go wild. I have one big massive request. I can't explain enough how big of a deal it's going to be for you guys just showing up to that video, even leaving the like. And if you guys can, in advance, this isn't my project here, but I just want to use it as an example. I'm going to be pre-launching my Kickstarter page. And if you guys can, in advance, start making your Kickstarter accounts now. So that way when I release it tomorrow, you guys can go ahead and click on notify me on launch. So when we're ready to start showing you the proof of concept, the trailer, we can then talk about crowdfunding and being able to fill out the character pipeline even more. And I can't go into many details, but I already know there's a lot of big names out there watching the performance of this Kickstarter and literally just following this page that I will be opening up tomorrow. I can't explain how instrumental, monstrumental, and how important and how helpful it's going to be. Guys, I've actually, this whole week, I've been so nervous. I've never poured my heart into something as much as this, especially this much time and prep we're getting to this stage. I performed in front of thousands live when I did a lot of singing theatric stuff. I've had 20,000 plus people on a live stream before. I've never felt like this excited. And boy, a little bit nervous to finally bring you guys in to the fuller picture on what we're doing over. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow's video with you guys. That's going to be a premiere, so I'm going to be watching your comments and all that. And I want to remind you guys, this is the first step in a larger journey I have planned for 25/8 Games. And I can't wait to show you the first thing that we're going to try to pioneer over here at 25/8 Games with your assistance. So looking forward to that. Again, please go ahead and start getting your Kickstarter accounts ready to rock and roll for tomorrow. And now let's talk about Galaxy of Heroes specific things here. Whew, my heart's been like on edge this whole week. I'm just filled with so many butterflies right now. So I want to make sure I update this. Even though I'm doing my own stuff, I'm still staying on top of my Galaxy of Heroes grind. We're currently in a Conquest cycle, and a new datacron set, Whispers of Wealth, is now available. And here are the recommendations I would give you guys for those that pursue datacrons here. Your high priority stuff, obviously, if you have Galactic Legend Hondo, it's gonna be a top tier one. SWGoH looks like might be maybe not as powerful as Darkside Vision Ray, still pretty darn powerful, I think, without Darkside Vision Ray Kron. Also, we got OG Ray stuff, a bunch of stuff here. So here's my recommendations on kind of like if you do like bare minimum in Conquest, getting these datacrons shouldn't be too hard when you're pursuing your gold red crates out there. And if you're doing focused datacrons, here are the recommendations right here. Radis seems to be the good one to go for first, then Trench, take Iden up a little bit, to take a break. Jawa's got some really good stats on the Jawa cron, so you definitely want to make sure you're taking advantage of that as well. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting things going on with this datacron. So yeah, look at all those offense and health gains. Yeah, so some of these datacrons, even though you might not care about the actual abilities, the stats alone, holy cow, are absolutely insane. So there you go. For those that like datacrons, I hope this is helpful for you as you farm your datacrons over the next 2 weeks and as we move into the Khmer Stranger Conquest cycles. All right, now I want to talk about some really surprising news. I'm surprised it took this long. I always thought this was not going to happen, even though we've asked many times. I thought maybe CG likes creating FOMO, so they kind of program us when they release a Lightspeed bundle, we got to buy it right away. I still think they're doing that. So let's get to the good news here. There will be permanent Lightspeed bundles, as the data mines are suggesting here, where now, well, I'll show the video. as I showed earlier, you can go ahead, shop, and it's going to show the Lightspeed bundles. They're going to go ahead, hop onto another one. So this is great. This is something we've been asking for a long time. If there's a new player coming, they're like, well, how do I get this Lightspeed? There was no way of doing it. They brought them back. And these are like the reasonable ones, like the $10 ones, the $9.99, whatever ones. So like, they're not throwing like the $5 trillion ones. So you're like, yeah, so it's cool that they're bringing the reasonable ones back into action. The catch is, this is pretty much just for newer, low, mid-ish accounts. If you are under 4 million GP, you get access to Lightspeed bundles permanently. That's the unfortunate catch to this, and I think it's kind of the best of both worlds. When they get new people and they try to rush them through all that early game content as much as possible. The downside is for people like you, man, look at this is the good Ray Lightspeed bundle. Oh my gosh. I wonder how many people are going to start new accounts. Just be like, screw it. I'm just going to buy these cheap Lightspeed bundles. I don't want to farm all this manual. I kid you not. I bet there will be some people that start up new accounts just to get access to this. But if you're over 4 million GP, my guess is CG thinks they already got us on the hook. I mean, are they wrong? Yeah, they look at this, the cheap SWGoH bundles. You gotta be kidding me, man. So my guess is that they're gonna keep these for just the newer players for now. So my recommendation, if you're someone that's creeping up close to 4 million GP, maybe stop upgrading if you want to get these Lightspeed bundles. Here are the ones that'll be permanently available. The Dinjarin, Finalizer, the Radis, Resistance Lightspeed. Man, the $10 Lightspeed bundles. Oh my gosh, we had it so good. $10, what's called Raid Bundle. Shadows of the Empire is $10. The Starkill one of the more pricier ones. $49.99. Supreme Leaders Lightspeed Bundle, $9.99. Yeah, but as it says here, it appears the Lightspeed bundle is above, maybe permanent, only if you are below 4 million GP. So if you're 4 million 1 GP, they're gone. You can't get access to them. And apparently you will start seeing them in game permanently after on or about, let's say, October 6th. So that's coming up in about, what is that, 4 days here? So again, this is kind of a PSA to the newer midish accounts. If you're someone that's getting close, I would slip, and if you're a Lightspeed bundle aficionado or you're interested in the cheapest Lightspeed bundles they ever released, the golden age of Lightspeed bundles, stop upgrading or else you won't see them. It's unfortunate these are not permanently available for everybody, because I know a lot of people that missed out on, let's say, the $9.99 Resistance Lightspeed bundle or the SWGoH Lightspeed bundle, and they would like an opportunity to get that. Instead, we get the more expensive one. So it's good news. It's good news. I'm happy to see this because, again, the number one problem when it comes, especially mobile games that have lasted this long, which, again, we've seen many mobile games come and go. The fact that this is approaching 10 years is awesome. The detriment to all that is that it's overwhelming coming to this game as a new player. So many things that you got to catch up on. And the good thing is with Lightspeed bundles, it's going to help blitz you as fast as possible. And especially now that we know that Relic Delta is for sure happening, they're tweaking what it actually looks like, but it's going to happen. Getting people to Relic Delta is going to be really important, kind of skipping all that early stage stuff. And CG claims they're going to make it easier getting to those Relic levels. So we need to wait and see about all that. But halfway W for CG, halfway W, halfway L. Better than nothing, I suppose. Better than not having it. But let me know if you guys are going to start up a brand new account. You know, I wouldn't be all that surprised. Whew. But I hope tomorrow I'm going to be surprising all you guys with the first step in this larger world of making video games. Thank you again for stopping by. Not even just today, but all the days leading up to this. I looked the other day, I had 3.1 thousand videos. The fact that you guys have been with me so long has been an absolute honor and privilege, to the point where tomorrow we're able to talk about this next journey that we're taking on. And you know what? It's all going to come down to you guys helping me get this to the finish line. And just starting off with that Kickstarter following while we get ready to show all the cool stuff in a couple months means a ton, my friends. Thank you so much. Get ready to party tomorrow. And I hope you're going to say, after seeing the plans for the future, that it's great to be in the Empire today.
Oh, it's great to be in the Empire.